Several years ago, a patient came into A&E with heartburn. Half an hour later, I was doing CPR on him in the corridor. I reached him maybe 10 minutes after he'd been triaged. When I pulled back the curtains, I froze to the spot. He looked terrible. He was drenched in sweat. His face was contorted in pain. I tried to ask him about his symptoms, but he couldn't talk. He couldn't even open his eyes. There's a trap in medicine called anchoring bias. It's when someone gets a diagnosis and then the label sticks to them through every subsequent encounter they have with a healthcare professional. It's dangerous because it stops you thinking about the case. This man had told the paramedics he had heartburn. They had written down heartburn. They told the triage nurse he had heartburn, and that's what was recorded on his file. I didn't know what was wrong with him at this stage, but I knew it wasn't heartburn. So I did some bloods. We gave him some more painkillers, and I took him round to X-ray myself. On the way back from X-ray, he stopped breathing. You know, on TV dramas where the doctor jumps up on the bed and does chest compressions as the patient's being wheeled down the corridor? I did that for this man. It's the only time in my life I've done it. I felt terrible. I was still a relatively junior doctor, and I was the only person that had seen this man. I didn't know what was wrong with him. I hadn't done anything for him. And he died on the way back from X-ray. I felt guilty. I felt responsible. I was scared. We worked on this man for 30 minutes, but he never regained consciousness. He was gone. His X-ray showed signs of an aortic dissection, which is when there's a tear in the main blood vessel that comes from the heart. So the blood isn't pumped around the body, it just gets pumped into the sacca in the heart, and the heart gets squashed. Once that process starts, it's very difficult to do anything for the patient unless they're on a surgical table with the cardiothoracic surgeon right there. And of course, that wasn't the case here. We need labels. They help us make sense of things. But sometimes putting a name on something makes us feel that we understand it. And if we feel that we understand it, we stop thinking. And that's a dangerous place to be in medicine.